So, good morning, everyone. Today I am tasked to talk to you about mental health. Thank you for this invitation and opportunity. And sad lang because we cannot meet via online, so I just pre-recorded this due to the burnout. So, heads up. I recorded this at home, so mas mabatihan ka mo may mga truck makaglabay because our house is beside the highway. So I entitled my lecture Mental Health Talks, Building Resilience and Stress Management Amidst this COVID-19. So I am Jane Marie D. Tamayo. I registered psychometrician. I finished my master's degree at University of Negros Occidental, Recoletas, last year, 2019. So I am currently connected at Health Metrics Iloilo, working as a psychometrician for 2 years already. With my church, I am connected at Bantud Baptist Church here in Dumangas, Iloilo. So I hope we will learn from each other. May enjoy this time as we talk about mental health. So let's begin. Okay, so kamusta ka? Kamusta ka mo? How do you feel today? Are you happy? Are you sad? As right now, I'm happy to do this lecture to you. I hope you are well. Medyo hindi ko lang basahan ng inyong responses because, this is just a recorded session. So, I won't be able to know how are you, but I just hope and pray that everyone's fine right now. So, before we begin, let's define first what is mental health. So, according to World Health Organization, a state of well-being in which the individual realizes his or her own abilities. So, aware siya kung ano ang kaya niya kag hindi niya kaya. So, can cope up with the normal stresses like traffic, work, family problems. Next, work productively and fruitfully, can finish one's work, task or responsibility, able to handle and manage it. And lastly, able to make a contribution to his or her community, able to assist the people around him or her. So that is mental health. It's not just about na depressed ka, na suicide ka. It's about the totality of who you are and what you do. So, the WHO stresses that mental health is not just the absence of mental disorder. So we thought na if depressed ka or if suicidal ka, that's na gahambalan kita nga mentally unhealthy na siya because ga-undergo siya sa kamo na. No. So these are mental conditions. We cannot say na mentally healthy kita kung wala kita sa mga mental conditions or mental disorders. So, mental health is like physical health. It needs treatment kung sick ka, kung gamasakit ka. Mental health is about how you deal with your anger, na dali ka mangakik, dali ka mainit, dali ka makilig, dali ka ma-fall, dali ka matakan. So that's mental health. This picture, what do you think are these pictures portraying right now? We can see that, yes, this is what's happening sa aton subong. The pandemic. COVID-19. When we say pandemic, it's occurring over a wide geographic area. such as multiple countries or continents and typically affecting a significant proportion of the population. So, hindi lang Pilipinas, kundi bilog nga kalibutan ang nagka-experience ini. So, because of this pandemic, nagkaano kita? May new normal na ginatawag. Face mask, face shield, nag-PPE, nag-social distancing. So because of this pandemic, everything is new sa aton. The adjustments and new normal have effect on us, both positive and negative. And we can say na stress everywhere ay high. Mapatibala ka mo nga mas more ang negative subong kaysa sa positive nga gakarata po. Maybe, no? Because of the pandemic. So what comes into your mind when you hear or see the word stress? Ano ang kasulod sa inyong ulo? I remember my nephew, may nablos ko before na out of the blue, nagmangkot lang siya sa akin. Tita, katilaw ka na stress? O, diba? 6 years old pa lang na siya. Imagine, ang 6 years old na stress na. Ano pa yan? Kita nga, adults or young people or older than 6 years old na nag-handle ng isang responsibilities and tasks. So, stress is normal and it is experienced by anybody. So, let's define first fully what is stress para mas maintindihan natin. So, it is the body's way of responding to any kind of demand or threat. It's a reaction. Sa imong nga lawas, if you are exposed to a demand or threat. And that situation of demand or threat is called stressor. So if exposed kita sa stressor, we become stressed. So the feeling we have when under pressure. So basta di ba under pressure kita at work or family para kita gahambal na stress na gid, kuya. And but it can be good or bad. So, kabalo ka mo nga may good stress man, may bad stress man. So, let's talk about the good stress and the bad stress. For the good stress, it's called eustress or the proper stress. It is a form of stress having a beneficial on health, motivation, performance, and well-being. So, nami ang iyang epekto. For this stress, it is the type of stress we are referring to when we say stress na ta. It's on the negative side. Kag may negative implications gid siya. So, here are the example. So, for eustress, it's like starting a new job, na-promote ka, going on a holiday or vacation, nagsaylo ka mo balay, learning, retiring, bagong balay, or having a child. So, before you experience or you achieve this, ga-undergo agad sa eustress na ginagawa. Sa promotion, damo busy ka. Sa holiday, ka mayo katulog. Magsaylo ka balay, damo hilimuson. Mag-retire ka, damo sa i-process for your retirement. Having a child, kung nagbusong ka, ang preparation for the past 9 months, it's stressful. Pero, but at the end, if ma-achieve mo na siya, it's all worth it. Sa distress naman, death, financial challenges, injury, unemployment, legal problems. So, negative gid ang effects ng sila nga stressor sa aton. So, pandemic can be stressful. Dapat ka mo? Obviously, it's very stressful. Why? Here are some. So first, loss of a loved one. Well, hopefully wala pa gid sa aton may na dulaan gid sang family, no? Na due to COVID. I hope we are all safe and still complete as of this moment. Pero not here. Pero sa ibang na lugar, dapat na nagkarapatay sa due to COVID. I'm just not updating myself with the deaths kaya hindi ko gusto ma-stress. Next, business shutdowns. Damo-damo na sang kumpanya kag business nga nagsirado due to COVID. Pasalamat lang subong ang may mga obra pa. And due to the business shutdowns, nagka-unemployment. Damo-damo na walan sang obra. Kaya hindi na kaya i-maintain due to the loss nga ilan na experiencing nga COVID. And of course, the financial crisis. Wala kwarta, wala source of income, wala obra, di makuha sa ipakaon sa family. I-support sa family. And we have the new normal na ginatawag. Sino ang wala na budlayan mag-adjust isang mask, isang face shields, sa mga barriers nga gina-implement sa government, I doubt na tanan kita makahambal na comfortable siya because no one experienced pandemic yet. Wala pa gid may nakaagi sa pandemic, so everyone here, bag-o gid sa aton tanan niya. Changes nga na undergo naton. So, on a deeper note, ano ang may experience natin during the pandemic? Fear. Nahadlok na kita magwa, nahadlok na kita mag-converse sa aton friends, sa aton relatives, sa aton even neighbors. Kaya basi madapuan ka sa COVID. Hindi ka na, nahadlok ka na magwa sa inyong balay, nahadlok ka na baka lang sa inyo food or necessities because hindi ang balbala nila hindi mo makita ang inyong kontra. Malay mo, nadala mo na siya puli na hindi ka aware. Next, anxiety. Anxiety focuses on the future. Fear niya present na siya. So sa anxiety, anong ma-think mo? Basi wala ka na i-support sa family mo kung magsige-sige pa ang COVID. Basi mawadaan ka man ubra. Basi magka-COVID ka man mismo. Basi madulaan ka family member due to COVID. Basi hindi na ni madula ang virus forever. Basi hindi maging shock to ang vaccine. So the anxieties are there and it causes stress gid sa aton. Yes, stress. Next. Due to the pandemic, this situation, nagiging stressor siya and we become stress also. And next, depression. When we say depression, niya, sick ni siya, hindi lang sila ga-depress ka lang. We should be educated on how we are going to use this term because siling kaya depression, it's like cancer. Only the doctor can say that you are depressed. Not just, I know na hilana siya. So, I na depression. No. It's not like that. Only the doctors can say that you are depressed. So, later I'll explain more. So, loneliness and isolation due to pandemic, due to COVID. Gaka, priso kita, isolation, hindi kita pwede ka tandong sa ating friends, sa ating family members. Distance, palagi. Distance, palayo. 1 meter, at least 1 meter. So due to that, we feel isolated. The power of touch and comfort, hindi siya natin ubra. Ang ating family members from other countries nga gusto magpuli, hindi naton kita agad-agad kinamutang sa quarantine kag requirements kay undergo para makapuli and like hindi gyapon safe. So, heartbreaking kasad gid. Because of that, we feel lonely. And the worst suicide. Ka sad manungdong sa mga kabataan Subo. I mean, especially on the news, you can hear series of news about young people committing suicide because of modules, gidman ayhan, pa, family, love life. Hindi lang sila maambalan, nag-arte-arte lang na sila. Because we don't know kung paano nila ginkaya or ginbatuan. Pero ang muna nagalabot sa point na base, para na sila sa ends ng rope, wala may matagaling intervention, and nag-complete ang suicide. So, going back sa depression, this is the criteria of depression. So, kung ma-qualify na, kung ma-follow mo na, kung makita sa doctor na na-follow mo na, that's the time na mahambal na depressed ka. So, or kamo, kung may family members or friends, kung makita that you have symptoms, di kita magambal na depressed ka, dahil siya sa doctor. Have a appointment with a psychiatrist, psychologist, any mental health practitioner, para mabalan kag magaan siya sa intervention before it's too late. So this is the picture this picture describes or states kung ano ang ma-control natin kag hindi ma-control this pandemic. So for example, kung ga-focus kita sa hindi natin ma-control, obviously stress kita. Pero kung mag-focus kita sa bagay na ma-control lang natin, somehow mas ma-lessen ang aton reaction and stress. So example, during this pandemic, the things that we can control are washing our hands, practice kita sa good hygiene, mapaimunong sa malay, just stay at home, the things we consume, our food, water, media ang gagawa sa ating TV, sa news, how we take care of ourselves, our thoughts, and our actions, and how we reach out for support. So, amo na yung control ta. Hindi ta mo-control the world situation and spread of the virus. Hindi ta mo-control nga nagasaka everyday 2,000 plus ang COVID cases. Hindi ta gid na mo-control. Wala gid kita sa may maubra. Wala kita may maubra kung other people do or don't do to take care of themselves. Wala kita may maubra kung wala sila gapanghugas kamot. Wala kita may maubra kung wala sila ga-face mask, ga-face shield, wala sila ga-social distancing. But all we can do is follow the protocol. Ikaw ya mask, kaya face shield, kaya social distancing, kaya wash your hands always, alcohol ka. Kaya hindi mo na yung control sa iya sang iban. So, ang imo i-focus. Hindi taman mo-control ang government's response. Hindi tayo mo-control na ara iya sa Dolomite ang ilang focus. Ara iya sa lain-lain nga bagay ang ilang focus. Mas stress lang kita na. Wala kita may maubra kung hindi kaya kabatunsap. Wala ka kabatunsap sa una. Maugtas ka lang na. So, accept. No? Batunon tayo, pag-focus lang tayo sa bagay na mo-control. So, laws and regulations, yes, medyo sadly. Kung ano i-implement nila, we need to follow. So, kung hindi tayo follow, so, delikado man. So, just abide. Kung hindi mo siya kaya, kung hindi mo kaya sundon, then don't do it na lang. You just stay at home. Kung before with the barrier issue, no? Kanugon gito sa mga tao nga na gastos with pahimo sa barrier and para sa motor, and in the end kin dula man lang sa government. So, wala ka to may makubra. Kung gusto mo naka-barrier ka, gusto mo gamiton mo na lang. Okay, so next, let's focus on stress management na. So, those are the things na nagpa-stress sa aton during, some of the things nagpa-stress sa aton this COVID. Pero, kamo, nagpa-stress sa emotions, away sa balay, ano pa? Away sa duta, work, financial, chismosa inyong biyak balay, church ministries, responsibility. So those are normal stresses na nagka-experience natin every day. So for the stress management, 4 A's. Potential and kay 4 H. So the 4 A's are: you need to avoid the stressor, alter the stressor, adapt to the stressor, accept the stressor. So avoid, alter, adapt, and accept. So kung di nato nadumduman ang apat, diri na lang kita mag-focus. Change the situation or change your reaction. So we'll be tackling this one by one. So first, let's start with avoid the stress. Avoid palagyuhan. Diba? Iwasan. So, but not all stresses can be avoided. And it's not healthy to avoid a situation that needs to be addressed. Kung naka-stress ka sa work mo, hindi man pwede nga palagyuhan mo ang work mo. Hindi ka makuha sa income mo kung palagyuhan mo ang work mo. Kung naka-stress ka sa inyong family, magpuli ka sa inyong balay, hindi ka makadto kung palagyuhan mo inyong family. So, sometimes you need to address the problem. So, first, learn how to say no. It's okay to say no. Know your limits and stick to them, whether in your personal or professional life. So, kung sa balay, too much na learn to say no. Kung sa work, too much na learn to say no. Kung ginasubo ka sa classmates, kung mag-ubra sa modules, learn to say no. Parehas ng kamodera na enroll. Next, avoid people who stress you out. So if someone consistently causes stress in your life and you can turn the relationship around, limit the amount of time you spend with that person or end the relationship entirely. So palagyuhin na sa ang natawo nga nagpa-stress sa imo. Kung hindi mo siya mapalagyuhan, para sabi, boss mo siya or upod mo siya sa balay, you limit the time nagka-spend ka sa iya para hindi ka matamad sa stress. Next, take control. Example, sa environment. So, kung kaka-stress ka sa TV, sa gagwa, sa news, ano rawan mo? Malantaw ka TV kag mag-ugtas? Or patsyon mo na lang ang TV kag maglantaw? Or malantaw ka na lang sa iba? So, you take control ara sa imo ang remote control. So, hindi. Pwede ka gid nga hindi ka mag-ugtas. Next, avoid hot button topics. Ano ang nagpa-trigger sa inyong issues or topics? Politika? Religion? Topic mo sa ex mo? So, kung gaka-stress or gaka-trigger ka, you avoid it. Tawag that kung sino man ka-istorya mo change the topic or you don't want to talk about it. Prioritize a to-do list. So, unaha kung anong priorities. Kung may talapuson ka pa nga module, work, responsibilities, unahan na. Hindi nga mag-ML ka na or ano pa inuubrahon na iban, mag-Facebook ka na kag ma-stress ka kay wala mo natapos ang mga ulog, brahon. Next, alter the stressor. Mag-select ano? Try to do something. Try to alter it. Figure out what you can do to change things so the problem doesn't present itself in the future. Often this involves changing the way you communicate and operate in your daily life. So first, express your feelings instead of bottling them up. Ihambal. Communicate your concerns in an open and respectful way. Wala ginaya kaso maghambal ka nga, hindi ka gusto basta sa tsakto lang nga pamaagi. Next, be willing to compromise. Kung naghambal ka sa inyong bata or sa friend mo, hindi namin imo behavior, be willing to do the same also. Hindi pwede nga sila lang mabago, ikaw ya hindi ka magbago. Be more assertive. So deal with problems head on. Doing your best to anticipate and prevent them. So kung may ara ka talapuson, may ara ka exams nga kuhaon the next day kag damo sang distraction, nabudlayan ka damo may ara ka roommate or may ara ka upod sa balay nga kagahod, be more assertive. Hambali sila nga tapuson ko ni amo ni anay akong priority, pahimunong kamuda. Or tagaan mo sila 10 minutes lang, then after 10 minutes hindi na. So manage it properly. And then next to the next point, manage your time better. So time management. Okay, poor time management can cause a lot of stress. Next, adapt to the. So if you can change the stressor, change yourself. You can adapt to stressful situations and regain your sense of control by changing your expectations and attitude. Kamusta man daton mga expectations and attitude? First, reframe your problems. Example, traffic, wala salakyan, wala ka transpo. So, anong pwede mo maubra during that time? Ako namian ko mamati music everywhere I go. So, kung ga-traffic man or gabantay ko salakyan, mamati ko favorite music ko. Or download ka series. Puta mo sa cellphone mo, lantawon mo na samtang nagahulat ka. So, basi pila pa yung episode matapos mo na nakapuli ka na sa balay mo, natapos mo pa series mo. Next, look at the big picture. So take perspective on the stressful situation. Ask yourself how important it will be in the long run. Will it matter in a month, a year, or is it really worth getting upset over? So, subo, example. Kung ka-stress ka sa aton work, sa module, sa balay, will this matter after a month, a year? Kaya kung yes, sige, endure the stress. Endure the process. Kaya it will all be worth it someday. Di na yung ginapangabudlayan ka. Kung ka lang na maayong to be a better individual. Next, adjust standards. So, perfectionism is a major source of avoidable stress. Gusto taranan perfect. Pero ikaw mismo balan mo sa self mo nga, hindi ka perfect. Stop setting yourself up for failure by demanding perfection. So, tanan kita may flaws, tanan kita makakommit kaya sa mistakes. So, stop expecting from other people. Just increase your appreciation kung ano man yan makita mo sa sinangataw. Just do not expect. Next, focus on the positive. Well, kung may problema, kita budlagin maghambal na focus lang sa positive. Toxic positivity naman na siya magamuna. So, kung may problema, kagalalain ka, okay, allow yourself to be sad. Taga chance nga magmukmuk ka, but do not dwell on it. Ano ang na-learn mo after that? Ano ang na-gain mo nga learnings after that? Focus on the brighter side. Next, create a list of happy resources. Anong mga simple joys mo, happy sources ng life mo? You go back to that list during your stressful moments para maka-adapt ikaw maayos sa stress nga ginatawag. And lastly, accept the stress or batun naton. So some sources of stress are unavoidable. You can prevent or change stressors such as the death of a loved one, a serious illness, or a national recession. So the best way is to accept things as they are. So it may be difficult, but in the long run, it's easier than railing against a situation you cannot change. So sino pa di sa atin yung denial about COVID? How? Wala pa ka-accept na ang muna ni subang atin situation. Kung ay ka pa ka-accept, for sure, stress ka. Again. So don't try to control the uncontrollable. You know what's one thing, the most uncontrollable in this world? The behavior of other people. Hindi ta na iya mo-control kung ano na iya ang batasan sa sinakatawo. Choose your battles. Hindi tanan tagay sa imong attention and reaction. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from mistakes. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, diba, as the song says. If the decision made us fail but not dead, learn from it. It will definitely change your life. Next, talk with others. Storya ha, share your feelings. Amo nga may friends kita, may family kita. Opening up is not a sign of weakness. Learn to forgive. So accept the fact that we live in an imperfect world and that people make mistakes. Let go of anger and resentment. Kaya kung amo nang aton mindset, like if wala kita ga-expect from other people na maging perfect siya towards inyo, you won't be stressed. Okay? Forgive kung anong nubra niya, cut some slack, kumbaga, and move on. Kung difficult it siya, avoid that person instead na lang. So, next, practice positive self-talk. So, sometimes, hindi talang realize we are the first critics of ourselves. Pagbutaw pa lang ta, anong ginahambal mo sa self mo in the mirror? kalaway sa akon, or kagwapa sa akon, or kagwapo sa akon. Talk to yourself as if you are talking to someone you love or you care. Practice, encouragement on your own. You talk to yourself, encourage yourself, appreciate yourself. Again, so what are the 4 A's? Avoid, alter, adapt, and accept. So, here may additional diri na stress management tips man. So, adapt a healthy lifestyle also. So, you can increase your resistance to stress by strengthening your physical health. So, kumusta man ang aton nga exercise ini nga pandemic? Nagagawa pa ngayon kita sa balay. Ko personally, I love to run. Before pandemic, I usually schedule my running time. But now, nga nag-pandemic, so good like no? So, pero may YouTube, may home workouts na ginatawag. Check nyo lang and follow it at home. Hindi mo kinanglan sa lugar gid nga para maka-exercise ka. Inside your house, pwede gid. So, sleep, kamusta aton sleep? Exercise, diet. Make time for fun and relaxation also. Aton hobbies and interest, kamusta? Beyond the take charge approach and a positive attitude, you can reduce stress in your life by nurturing yourself. If you regularly make time for fun and relaxation, you'll be in a better place to handle life's stressors. So, ako, plantita man ko, di ba? Before COVID, I love collecting plants na gitman. Pero mas na-develop pag siya since pandemic. I also love climbing mountains. I love dogs. I love watching sunsets and sunrise. So, kamo, anong pwede? Go for a walk. Spend time in nature. Call a good friend. Tawagi ang mga long-lost friend mo to. Sweat out, exercise, good workout, or write in a journal. May journal ka mo? Take a long bath or hot bath. Kamuda. Smell or light scented candles. Savor a warm cup of coffee or tea. And mga palakapidira. Play with the pet. Work in your garden. Hindi lang magpatama kay basit bulong hadlaw. Magpalanakit ang lawas mo sa pang-garden. Get a massage, although hindi safe subong, no? Pahilot lang daan kay mama, kay papa, or sa inyo, any family member. Curl up with a good book, basa, listen to music, watch a comedy, or ngita badyang kag-ibaligya. Pero hindi na pwede, bad na ako. No? Makasuhan na ta. Through these stress management strategies, we can fight out stress and help us develop our resiliency. So, which leads to topic, resiliency or katatagan. So psychologists define resilience as the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant sources of stress, such as family and relationship problems, serious health problems, or workplace and financial stressors. So it involves bouncing back from these difficult experiences. It can also involve profound personal growth. So the process of adapting during the problems, during may struggle ka, kung may problema ka, kakatumba ka na lang ba lang or nagabalik ka pa sa bago? That's resiliency. kamusta ang imo pag-deal sa sina nga problema, sa sina nga tragedy, sina nga trauma? Here. This can really describe what is resiliency as a band. So, i-ball. Ano makita natin sa bola? Ang bola pag mag-bounce, it doesn't remain at the bottom. Nag-bounce back siya. And also sa rubber band, maski anong pa-stretch, mabalik din siya. So, let's, be like a ball or a rubber band during adversities in our. So, how to build resilience? Paano natin ma-develop ang aton na resilience? Excuse me. I have 5 Ks, as in K. 5 Ks here. First, kaibigan or friends. We are social animals. We need a tribe. Ang tinaka-tribe na make us feel safe and supported. So sa atong churchmates, pastors, mentors, leaders, friends, diba? So through this technology, makakonect kita easier. Especially sa siningang pandemic, no? Hindi kita maka face-to-face, but through the technology, through Zoom, through Messenger, through Google Meet, or ano pa da nga apps, we can see each or talk to each other. So, example, like this. May conference kita tani na face-to-face, pero wala na dayon. Pero, by God's grace, na-push it nga, i-virtual lang siya. But, reminder that not all friends, hindi tanan nga manami tsakto, kag hindi tanan nga tsakto manami. So we need to choose our friends also, because it defines who we are. So kamusta ang friends nga may ara kamo? Subo. Are they helping you? Are they motivating, encouraging you? Or ginahagad ka lang na nila? Imnan ka lang na? Or ginaput down ka during those moments? So if you have that kind of friends, always remember na you have your families or you have your church friends, church families. Next, on the side, it can be very rewarding and empowering to help other people also during hard times. When we see that we can make a difference and reduce someone else's pain, it reduces our own feelings of helplessness. So hindi lang niya about we need the friend. We need a friend. We need friends. It's also about your friend needs you also. So sa resilience, it can be very rewarding if makita mo nga gakabuligan mo man ang friends mo during their hard times. Hindi lang nga sila ang gabuling sa inyo. It should be both sides also. Next, kapamilya or family. So, akon parents wala pa na sila po. So, kami lang na anay ni sa akon magulang ang ila nga upod gid so. But my brother is not here. So, ako lang ang ila baby at home. So, our main source or main support system yun is really family. After a long day from work, mapuli gid kita sa aton na pamilya. Utod mo man na, bata mo man na, apo mo man na. So these people will be your main support system. Get? But that doesn't mean na nanay tatay get, because not all have that. It can be your tito, your tita, your cousin, your lolo, your lola, or even someone not by blood, na kind of parent. So those people who make you feel like family, run to them. Palapiti sila during your difficult moments. And third K is kaisa sa pananampalataya or faith. So whatever your belief systems are or aren't, you can still find a sense of meaning in all the hardships we are enduring right now. So kita sa Christian perspective, diba? We really believe that God exists. God is still working despite this things nga nagakatabo sa aton subong. Maski may pandemic, we have faith that God has a purpose na nagakatabo ni subong. That's why we are doing this also. We are being hand in hand, heart to heart, supporting and praying for each other na malampasan tayo. So this develops our resilience. We start to realize and believe that God doesn't give us more than we can handle. So kung nag-abot ni sa aton subong ang pandemic, I'm sure the Lord will give us the way out na matapos kin ini ang pandemic. Have faith, believe, salig, pangmuyo. Don't let pandemic hinder na hindi kita makasimba kag makadayaw sa aton nga Ginoo. Pero if naga-implement ang laws ang atong nga mga LGUs or government, just follow. You know, mas nami gid nga nagatingog kita worship, especially on Sundays. But if it doesn't permit, the time doesn't permit, hindi pag para sa hon. Let's just join in faith and prayer. Next, katawan or taking care of yourself. Sleep gid guys. Kamusta ang sleep naton, ang exercise naton? Paano natin care ang aton nga kalawasan sa sininga pandemic? Puro na lang bala kita kaon, wala na kita exercise, kaon baboy na. Wala na diet. Are you taking your maintenance, mga parents? Vitamins during this crisis nga aton nga atubang. So do something that you love. Don't forget about your hobbies just because nga pandemic lang. And the last K is kaisipan or thinking. Think about your thinking all day long. Ano ang ginapanumdum mo ayhan? So it is easy to get overwhelmed with the challenges the world is facing right now. But we can stay there or else we will drown in it. We need to actively cultivate positive emotions as an antidote. So, kita kung pessimistic, negative thinker ka. Ano ayhan ang imong ginapanumdum sa siningatingon? Wala ni pag-asa, hopeless na ni kinag-pandemic, wala na ni chance nga magbalik sa normal, panumduma kay basic ang mindset mo or the way you think is the source of your stress. And it's not too late para baguhon mo na nga mindset. To think about how to feel gratitude, appreciation, love, intimacy, connection to the beauty of nature, ang pleasure sa luto nyo sa balay, saon, having fun, the sense of accomplishment of completing a home maintenance project or in your job, in your relationships, in your family, appreciate. Focus on the positive na nagakaratabo sa inyo nga family and inyo nga life. Okay? Again, the 5 Ks, how to be resilient. You need to focus on kaibigan, kapamilya, kaisa sa pananampalataya, katawan, and kaisipan. So, bamboo as a culture of resiliency. Di ba ano agad yung bamboo? Nag-bend lang siya maski ano ka, tudo ang hangin ba? It's not breaking unless gabok na gid man daan na gid. Pero ano, nagasunod lang na siya sa hangin. Mabatian na natin, di ba? Sa may mga kawayanan nila. So, be like a bamboo. Sunod-sunod lang, pero hindi mababali. Hindi magpapirte. So, we need to be like them during our adversity, struggles, or problems, or a ball, or a rubber band. So here, you believe research based that Filipinos are very resilient people. Ara na sa kultura ta. And these pictures here, nagapagwa din kung ano kita ka. Resilient. Gabinaha na na iya, nagalinog. Ano man ay ang kakaratabo, basta may kamera nga makita, mas may ginaya. Kag ano ang permi ginahambal, why ka nabukas sa inyo balay? Sadya gini wala gid kita tigangon karon. Sadya gini wala kita sudan. Diba? Maski wala na sa kalanon or tiligangon sadya man gyapon. Filipinos are like that. So, act like one. Okay? So during this pandemic, the more we focus on feelings of helplessness, the more we will feel victimized. The more we focus on being survivors, the most we will activate our inner strength and create a narrative that we can proudly carry into life after the pandemic. So hindi natin pag-i-take ni nga victims but survivors. And we will bring all the lessons, good and bad memories na maka-create sa aton, maka-build sa aton na life after this pandemic. Do not lose hope. Because I have faith, you should have all the faith. Matapos kini ang pandemic, mabatuan gini naton tanan. Before I end, so right now, personally, we need to take care of ourselves. And if you want to take care of others also, you need to take care of yourself first. Hindi mo mahatag ang isa ka bagay na wala ka. You can pour from an empty cup. Kung gusto mo mag-care sa ibang na tao, you care for yourself. Gusto mo magpalangga sa ibang nga tao, palanggaan na yung imo nga self. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Di na kita mag-focus sa negative implications sa distress nga katabo sini nga pandemic. But, let's face this head on, trusting the Lord, surrendering everything sa iya, that everything has a purpose. And someday, everything will be over kag magbalik gid kita sa aton normal na ginatawag. So, I hope everyone may na-learn gid ka mo from this talk. Well, hindi na kita maka-question and answer portion due to this brand out nga natabo today, but you can message me or you can ask your friends, your mentors, your leaders during your struggles. It's okay. Ask help. It's okay to seek for help and assistance. So, thank you for your time and thank you for listening, and I hope nag-enjoy and you learn something from this lecture. So, thank you everyone. Bye.